Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we're back with some more Distant Worlds universe. Last time we finished conquering the entirety of the Hakonish Syndicate. And this time here, I'm going to be looking around and sort of planning my next move. We've got a lot of money, which means I'm probably going to go ahead and try to advance my research as much as possible. So, for example, advanced research. Let's go ahead and spend like $1 million. Well, it's about, 9.5 or 9,500. Wait, 950,000. There we go. On, we'll say, crash researching that. Enhanced robotic repairs. That's going to be what, 3 million? That's a little bit much. We'll wait until that's a little bit more along before we initiate crash research on that. What about this one? About $1 million for advanced fighters. So 1.1 million. Let's okay that. So our money's going to go down, but that's okay. We're making, we're cash flow positive. We've got some decent amount of bonus income. You know, for the year, it's not too shabby. So we'll go ahead and let that happen. But yeah, for the time being, we're going to be scoping out the other empires, taking a look around, and sort of planning our moves, making sure that our fleets are up to date, because we've had a lot of technology advancements throughout the course of this war, and I think it's about time we start making sure that all of our ships are properly retrofitted. Now, one thing I wanted to do is we have not checked in on, at least not on camera, we haven't checked in on the Desolation Moon in a little while, and I'm trying to remember where it is because we've taken over so much. It's right to over here, isn't it? We have a strike force sitting above the Desolation Moon project. Okay, who is it? Who are this? These are the Teekans. I suspect whether we like it or not, the Teekans are going to be making a move on us. Where is the actually? Where is the Desolation Moon fleet? Desolation Moon fleet, our select fleet. They're up here in Althurus Major. I need them down here. So let's go ahead and get them to refuel, because I noticed one of the cruisers is a little bit low. And as soon as they are done refueling, I need them down here. Let's go ahead and assign them to maybe a quick key 0. That way I can sort of call them quickly. So what do we got here? We've got a cruiser. We've got a destroyer. What have we got here? This is our ship, is it not? Yes. So we are repairing this capital ship. It's only got 68 components unbuilt. I need to start moving everyone out of this system. The Teekans, we cannot allow them to hang out here. So we're going to go ahead and tell them. Let me see. Where are the Teekans? Hello, Teekan Corporation. I'm going to send you a warning. You're going to remove your military forces from our territory. We see no need to remove our ships from the Iskabar minor system. If that is indeed where we are, yes, it is. They see no need to, but they're going to do it anyways. So thank you for complying with our wishes. I'm glad that they listened. Otherwise, I was going to have to use force. So we are. Wow, this has been a long time coming. The Desolation Moon is almost completed. Well, I say almost completed, but you know, it still has a little ways to go. But 68 components unbuilt. We're definitely getting close to that. You know, there are some other little ships here, but you know, at this point here, I really don't see any point in. We are under attack from the Teekan Corporation. We call on you to honor your treaty with us and declare war on them. Well, we just ended our war, but and I just disbanded all my troops. You know, as I was doing it last time, I was like, you know, this is a mistake. I should be keeping all my troops. Yes. Yeah, we have to honor our agreement. So we are now at war with the Teekan Corporation. We deeply appreciate your loyal support, friend. All right. Which means we need to get back here. We need to get back. We need to get our defense fleet down here now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at all this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's see here. The Canadian territory has declared war on the Raldan Corporation and on the Teekan Corporation. Canareth Prime Territory has declared war on the Teekan Corporation. The Teekan Corporation has declared war on the Great Meridian Alliance. Are these guys too? The Great Meridian Alliance has declared war on the Raldan Corporation. Wait, how are the Wakaras getting involved? They've declared war on the Teekans. So it looks like the Teekans are about to get ganged up on. Pentalumen Prime Utopia has declared war on the Teekan Corporation. Wow, this is a messy war right now. Let's see. Currently, we're only at war with one faction, but the Teekans are about to get just blasted. Wow. Oh, wait a second. By people that are pleased with them. I guess it just kind of goes to show that you can't always go by how people feel about you. Because, you know, the alliances were formed, and I think a lot of people... Uh-oh. Yep. All right, so they're starting their attacks and stuff. All right, let's slow things a little bit down so I can get a handle on the situation. The Desolation Moon Fleet, you know what? Even though you guys are not fully fueled up, I need you guys up here in a holding position. I need you guys helping to defend. Yeah, I'll just set them to patrol the defensive base here. All right, Desolation Moon Fleet, get back into position. We're going to need you. Now, there was a message about one of our mining stations that was about to be under attack. Incoming enemy fleet. There it is. Urtu 1 mining station. Where's Urtu 1? I can't remember where Urtu 1 is. Oh, down here. There it is. I see it. Yeah, that would make sense. It's one of the closer worlds to Tikan territory. Now, we do have a defensive fleet in that system, which is good. I'm not sure how powerful it really is, but it looks like they are mobilizing to intercept. I'm guessing. They're getting ready to do something. They're mobilized and they're doing something. I don't know if they're just patrolling. They're moving to planet Urtu 3. All right, Urtu 3. You're already here at Urtu 3. I'm going to make sure that you guys are retrofitted. I'm going to be going across my, we'll say across my Tikan bordered systems, which are really only that one. Ooh, Kuwak I just took. Oh, we haven't established defensive fleets here yet. This is a prime target for them. Okay, so the Rhodian Hive and the Great Kydian territory has ended. The war between them has ended. Kuwak 4 is at risk. This is not good. Do we have a Kuwak defense fleet? Let's see, we've got a destroyer. So we got a few little like floater ships around here. I think these are actually all just construction ships. Are they not? Yes. All right, and they're automated, so when I start assigning missions to start building mining bases and stuff, they'll do stuff. So we do have some military ships in system to sort of kind of help defend here, but we don't have a dedicated defense force for the Kuwak system. We need to fix that because the Tikans are going to target that. It's one of our newer colonies. It's very vulnerable. So let's go ahead. Where's our closest large spaceport? You know what, Nexilians, you shut up. You leave me alone. I'm not doing anything. Actually, I might be. Well, my guys, they're automated. You know, it's not my fault. Loros, I think, is probably one of our more well-defended. Yeah, Loros is doing good. All right, the large spaceport, Loros here. Let's go ahead and build 2 capital ships, 2 cruisers, and we're going to go ahead and assign those to as the Kuwak Defense Force, just to make sure that we've got some kind of defense there. Yeah, it seems like, you know, we're nearing the... Oh, wow, that's cool. I can see the distribution of all my military ships. Yeah, I do have some military ships in their systems. Sorry, guy. They're acting independently. Nothing I can do about that. I could just call them back. But that's too much work. I don't want to do that. All right, the 34th Fleet. You are now the Kuwak Defense Force. And we're going to go ahead and set the home colony to Planet Kuwak 4. We're also going to get rid of the troop loadouts, select the fleet, and assign them to defend their home system as soon as they are done being constructed. All right. So the cruiser Inevitable Predator has been completed at Urtu 3 spaceport. Okay, and here comes a strike force. I don't know why they decided to target us. I don't know why they decided to target us. Looks like the Kydian Empire wants to do a territory map swap. I'm not interested because I already know all of your territory. You guys have like 1 colony. You got no hope. You've got nothing else. I can easily find out more about you just by sending my exploration ships around. It seems like my defensive fleet here has been a little bit slow on the just a little bit slow on the interception here. Like, our mining base is in trouble here, and they have not mobilized. Oh, there we go. There, they finally decided to move out. Let's see what's on this planet. Oh, Emerald Crystal and Asalia. So it looks like we're going to be losing this this mining base, but I think they're probably going to be taking some casualties in this exchange. Yeah. So they're going to lose their ships, and we're going to lose a mining base. It's kind of an unfortunate trade, but yeah, it's all right. We've got so many resources. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage to us, and we can go ahead and just repair. Meanwhile, they're losing. Actually, are those all okay? Yeah, those are all cruisers. So they're going to be losing some fairly heavy ships from their perspective, anyways. A size of 396 compared to our cruisers, which are sitting at about 500. And I think these are outdated designs as well. So yeah, actually, we probably want to be retrofitting this defense fleet. That would probably be a good idea. So once we've gone ahead and we've eliminated these ships, we're going to go ahead and rebuild our mining base because, you know, I'd like to have a mining base there. That'd be nice, you know. It's just a thought. Wow, they're sending a lot of strike fleets at us. Okay, let's speed this thing up. Things up just a little bit here. And one down. I don't know. It's fun to watch these space battles. Although, okay, there we go. One captured. Is the other one going to be captured as well? Actually, we're losing it. We're going to be losing a cruiser. That's unfortunate. Oh no, we got it. Okay, he just took a lot of damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have these two join the nearest fleet. So these guys are going to be joining the was it Ur2 Defense Force? Yes, Ur2 Defense Force. And I would like these guys to go ahead and repair. Once they've gone ahead and they have repaired, we're going to go ahead and retrofit them to the newest designs. Now, we've had a bunch of messages come up. I want to make sure that we weren't under attack anymore here. Under attack. A small freighter, that's fine. Okay, now what's happening is I'm having a lot of freighters being attacked, and there's nothing I can really do for civilian ships. Either they can escape, or, you know, maybe an escort can help them, but ultimately I'm getting notified about too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under options, and we're going to go under show, I believe, show message settings. Yeah, there we go. So I only want pop-up messages. Let's see. Request warnings or gifts, that's fine. Treaty offers, war and training stations, colony gain or loss, empire discovery, research breakthroughs, under attack. This is what I want. Civilian ships, I'm going to turn that off. Civilian bases I want to keep because that tends to be like mining. And I definitely want to be notified about that. Everything else, yeah. So I just want to turn it off for civilian ships. So that way there, I won't be getting, you know, a box won't show up every single time that, you know, a civilian ship is under attack. It's unfortunate. I'm really sorry that happened, but, you know, a civilian ship guy, but there's nothing I can do about it from this level, from this zoomed out level, you know, as an empire ruler. That's kind of got to be the job of my escorts and my frigates. Now, I do have actually, I do have a decent positive cash flow here, but I'm going to go ahead and build maybe 2 more escorts, 2 more frigates, and 2 more destroyers. We're going to spend 20 grand on that, and like I said, I like to keep building sort of, like I said, those escorts that help my civilian ships feel a little bit safer. Like, you see all these little triangles. These are all, you know, my military ships. These are flying around, and those are defending various targets. Actually, on that note, because I'm not sure if I explained this before, the way the system works, if they're automated, you know, escorts will target, you know, they'll escort small civilian ships. Frigates will sort of do the same, but the larger the ship, they will tend to prioritize defending larger targets. So if I were to go ahead and start creating maybe some cruiser carriers, some capital ship sort of floater units, they would start prioritizing defending like colonies and larger bases. So it's good to, I think it's a good idea to have some sort of floaters around, but it's definitely not a substitute to strictly, you know, actually having dedicated defense forces. All right, so these guys, they need to be refueled. Strike Force Alpha, are you guys refueled? Doesn't look like it. I told them all to go ahead and refuel and everything last time. Strike Force Echo. Where are you at? You're at Kalarba Major. I think it's, I think we should at least go for a one grab. I think the Teekans are going to get pounced on. They're going to get totally just wrecked. But I would like to at least grab one of their planets. So let's go ahead and take this as an opportunity to steal some of their continental planets. So we're going to go ahead and recruit some troops here at the blue planet again. You know, like I said, we really should have just kept the ones from the last time, but hey, I wanted to get my money under control. There we go. Queue up a whole bunch of them. And then when those are done, we'll go ahead and get the our strike forces down there. Teekans are going after Urtu again. Wow, this is actually a bit larger of a fleet. We've got 15 ships coming in to Urtu. I don't think the Urtu defense force can handle this on their own. Do we have any strike forces that I can sort of move in from any nearby system? I do not. Let me see, what's the closest one? Strike Force Alpha's all the way over there. They're not going to get there in time. Strike Force Bravo's up there. Strike Force Echo's also up there. Strike Force Charlie over there as well. Yeah, these guys are kind of on their own, and that's just going to be rough. I'm not even sure if this fleet has been fully repaired yet. Urtu Defense Force is still repairing. This is a bad situation, and I don't think that they have retrofitted their base either. The spaceport is the newest design, so the spaceport should be fine, but we are definitely going to be losing a mining base in this attack. I just don't have anyone there to defend. Now, I suppose if we take a look at the composition, though, we've got a lot of frigates, so they've got a lot of smaller ships. So maybe because it's tough because our fleet is damaged. It's damaged. The Urtu Defense Force is damaged. So actually, looks like we're about to get one more, and we have two of their cruisers that we sort of rolled into our fleet as well. So yeah, maybe we'll be able to hold off this attack. Let's see how this plays out. The mining base is definitely going to go down. I'm just hoping that our defense force can. Yeah, they're reacting now. Let's see if they can do anything about this. All right, so it's launch fighters. Yeah, that thing's going down really quick. I'm kind of hoping though, once our defensive fleet gets in, there we go. Hyper deny, good around the whole area. Let's see if how well their fleet holds up. Let me take a look at what their strength is overall. I'm curious. Military strength of the Teekans. It's actually pretty high when you consider. It's third highest in the galaxy. Sure, it's less than. It's like maybe a third of ours. But like I mentioned before, just because your military is whoa, what's this? Okay, so we've completed advanced research. I'll take a look at that in a second. Just because their overall military strength is lower than yours doesn't mean that they cannot harass, be a pain, cause some damage to you as well. It's not just the size of your army; it's how you use it. To sort of use that kind of strange phrase. So I'm pretty sure they're going to. Oh, looks like one of their ships may have gotten away. But they're going to lose most of their ships in this little exchange, and I'm okay about that. If they want to keep sending stuff down here to get chewed apart by the Urtu Defense Force, I'm cool with that. So, anyways, we've completed research in advanced research. That sounds so funny to say. So this breakthrough provides improvements to the existing component weapons lab. So the ability to build a new planetary facility, the Dantua Engineering Center. I probably want to build this. And I'm thinking of maybe developing it on the planet Loros. And the reason for that is I know that planet is already going to have a fairly nice development bonus. I'm kind of curious what the quality is. 71%. There might be better planets for that. But it's already developed at 135. So I want to maximize the quality of a planet. So, like, for example, this one here, 66%. No. Let's just go to the colony screen and see what our some of, we'll say, highest quality planets are. Like, oh, Bilgaruth Minor 3. up here by that's close to the old Diet territory. For example, they're wow, quality 99%, relatively large continental planet. Population is still going up. This is actually, I think, is a great candidate for this facility. So let's go ahead and build the Danuta Engineering Center here. Build facility. And this, wow, Bilgarith Minor 3, that's going to become like a new capital to us. Well, not like officially, but it's going to be basically like our biggest planet, our most, I guess we'll say one of our most valuable resources. Okay, so it looks like while our the rest of the defense force is chewing up these ships up here, they did decide to try to attack the actual planet Urtu 3, and that failed miserably because we were able to launch fighters and take care of that relatively easily. So, yep. All right, let's go ahead and just issue the rebuild order. Build another gas mining station there. Looks like Urtu 1. They went and destroyed the... Oh, that's right. It was already queued up. My bad. My bad. I'm talking crazy. I'm talking crazy talk. All right. Now let's see here. It does look like the Kaadians are attacking one of the Tikan's territories, and they are getting They're getting chewed to shreds. Polymer supplies exhausted. Okay, so we had polymer at the planet, the blue planet, but that resource is gone from there, and that happens throughout the game. Sometimes resources will be exhausted, they'll be depleted, and sometimes you'll find new sources of it. So it just means that we're not going to be mining polymer anymore from that particular planet. I don't think the Kaadians are faring very well in this engagement. No. Although we have, the Canareth Prime territory. Whose side are they on again? I'm pretty sure they're sided with the Kaadians, yeah. So the Canareth Prime territory is here as well, helping out. So actually, you know what? The Tikans might have a rough time with this fight, because they're not fighting just one empire here. It's sort of a joint operation. So yeah, we actually might see this planet fall. That'll be interesting to keep an eye on. Let me see what's the strength of. I'm kind of curious what the technology difference is. Let me see. Let's take a look at what the Kaadians can build. They've got carriers. Okay, the carriers are a bad choice when trying to find out actual size limits. So we know their cruisers of the Kaadian territory can build. That sentence was butchered. The size of the cruisers the Kaadian territory can build is 533. What about the Tikans? 396. So I think the Kaadians are definitely ahead, and if I recall correctly, it's very intelligent, and I think they are gifted scientists. So they got faster research. So yeah, it would make sense that they've got better technology. I'm not sure about the numbers though. Because actually, let's go ahead and take a look at the... I was just looking at the Tikans' military strength. Where do the Kaadians sit here? So they're a little over half of what the Tikans have got, but the Tikans are also fighting basically the war on multiple fronts. It does look like the Kaadians' allies went ahead and they took off. Yeah, it looks like the Kaadians are retreating as well. Okay, so never mind. Never mind. I was kind of hoping to be able to witness, we'll say, a planet change hands, but I guess it was not meant to be. All right, so Strike Force Alpha is ready to go. Looks like actually all my Strike Forces are pretty much ready to go. Strike Force Alpha's got some decent firepower. What if we send Strike Force Alpha down to wipe out the space territory, and then we came in later with some of our other Strike Forces with the actual troops? The problem with that is you should do it all at once, because if you take out the space defenses, then your other rival empires are going to go ahead and capitalize on that. They're going to go in and they're going to go ahead and take the planet that you worked so hard to destroy the space defenses of. So we're going to wait on troops. As much as impatient as I can be, we're going to wait on troops. But I am going to go ahead and get Strike Force Alpha over in that sector of space by telling them to go ahead and load troops. That should get them to automatically head towards the blue planet, because that's really the only place that I've got, let's say, loose troops sitting around places. So much for being able to just take my time and sort of build up my my empire. We've got another strike force coming in. It's going to be attacking one of our mining bases here. We're likely going to lose. We got, what, 2 frigates and an escort there? Yeah, nothing really else in system. So, yeah, we are likely going to go ahead and lose that as well. Yeah, that's gone. I'm kind of hoping that what can happen is, because, you know, the gas mining station also has got its own weapons, that, you know, them launching the fighters as well, along with the frigates and escorts, can be enough to at least chase off the enemy, because these are pretty small ships. Oh, they're destroyers. Never mind. That mining base is gone. The optimist in me just died. Yeah, so they won this engagement. Now, I don't want to go ahead and tell, because this is happening right here next to Urtu, and I don't want to go ahead and tell them to go ahead and tell the Urtu Defense Force to start defending this area as well, because I don't want them to start getting pulled out of system. I need them to sort of stick around their own system. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to commit to any more forces really to defend this system, but looks like they lost at least 1 ship. They might have lost 2. Let's go ahead and rebuild the mining base. Okay, I was like, oh, we're getting attacked here as well, but yeah, this here we'll be able to hang on to. So this is in the Dagobah system. We've got pirates as well to deal with. It's just kind of overwhelming. Like, I have the resources, I have the ability to handle this stuff, but it's overwhelming. And, you know, there is sometimes there's that temptation to go ahead and just hit the space bar and just, you know, pause it out and just do everything optimally. But I like this. I like the chaos that having everything going in real time breeds. Even if it's just to slow things down to, like, you know, a quarter speed, it's still moving, right? And I still have to move quick. Like, right now, I'm just sitting here looking at the map screen like an idiot when I should be doing stuff. Wow, this is turning into a really messy area. It's a really cool looking area, but it's a messy area. I like this. This sector of space is one of the most interesting places for me. All these different regions and these territories, this is like, I don't know, it's cool. And you can kind of see, like, what have we got here? The Kurnacht sovereignty. Is that after we took out the Hakonis syndicate? Is that the new faction that was sort of born out of it? Because let me see, that happened down here. Let's see, where is that? Give me a second. I want to see if I can find the message of the new faction being formed. Okay, I wasn't able to find it, but it's the same color as what the Hakonis syndicate was. So this kind of sort of confirms my theory, or my hypothesis that that the game will keep trying to expand out to the maximum number of empires. And when I created this map, when I started this game, I had set it to what, like 19 other empires. So when we took out the Diets, we had a branch off from the Kaedian Empire, and when we eliminated the Hakonis Syndicate, we have a branch off from the I believe this is the Rindula colonies. It has broken off to create its own sort of faction, and I think that is just really, really cool. That we have all these different little factions forming, and the empires are splitting up. Sort of, I don't know. It's just really cool. Whoa. That's not cool, guy. Alright, so the pirates have been secretly funded to attack who? The Great Meridian Alliance. The Rodal Prime Collective. So, do I want to get in good with the Great Meridian Alliance? They're currently stronger, and I'm really not scared of the Rodal Prime Collective, even though those are the Slookins, right? I'm sharing a system with them. Yeah, we're gonna warn the target this time. We're gonna actually tell the Great Meridian Alliance. We're gonna be like, hey, yo, I'm actually torn on that, because I think we would get along better with the Slookins than we would with the Great Meridian Alliance. Oh man, the decisions. I should have been focusing on my relationships with the different factions here. I'm not sure what move to make. You know what? If we go ahead and warn the target empire, we run the risk of potentially damaging our reputation with the Roto Prime Collective. If we keep the information to ourselves, nothing happens. But who would we rather be friends with? It's debatable. I don't know. I don't think I could form a mutual defense pact with the Roto Prime Collective. Let's keep this information to ourselves. And what I'm going to do, actually, let me take a look at the Roto Prime Collective. Where are they? They're pretty weak. But you know what? I'm curious. What would happen if I traded stuff with them? Because they like our style of government. We could potentially, using the way of darkness here, we could potentially turn them into a decent force. By trading with them, we would get a ton of money, and they would they could become more powerful, and they could actually become a bit of we could build them up to become our allies. I can always cancel it at any time. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's trade our really valuable stuff with the Roto Prime Collective and see what happens here. Because we do have a decent amount of trade with them, and this might help smooth things over. Hey guys, how's it going? I'd like to be your friend. It's so interesting. When I first started this game, I did not expect to be trying to make friends with, bug races. I find that so intriguing because it's worked out rather well with the Gazurians. Like, the Gazurians are super friendly with us. We've got a ton of trade with them. And you know what? It hasn't given them enough of an advantage that they've become unruly or too powerful, but it also has, it's lifted them up. They're if we look here on this, they're actually doing, they're doing pretty well. Mostly because of, we'll say, their race specific, but like economy-wise, they're doing rather well. And I think that that's partially because of their trade with us. They're helping, they're helping us, and we're really helping them. So, I've been, really sort of warmongering kind of thing, and I'm going to continue doing that. Don't get me wrong. I still want to, capture planets and take over stuff and blow all sorts of things up, but at the same time, I'm like, we need to start sort of helping out other empires as well. Those Teekans. Yeah, go ahead. Just keep doing your thing. Keep blowing up my stuff. Don't worry. Eventually, I'll get my strike forces down there to totally annihilate you. Oh, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go ahead and look at enemy targets, and these show basically like my closest military targets. So I can be like, you know what? This monitoring facility, Strike Force Bravo, destroy it. Monitoring facility here, Strike Force Echo, destroy it. Monitoring facility here, guess what? Strike Force Charlie, destroy it. This monitoring facility, oh, looks like it might be gone already. I don't know. Monitoring facility, let's see, Bravo, Echo, Charlie, destroy that one. Gyrex Major 2, we're gonna leave that. I'm focusing on maybe targeting their actual strike forces. No, those ones there I don't want to touch because it's in their system. I want to try to hit maybe their mining bases. Kind of do the same damage to them that they're doing to us. They're trying to hit us in sort of our mining sector here. So let's I got Strike Force Delta here on standby. Let's see, what have we got? I don't see really any mining bases. I think we might need to get some exploration ships down there to explore. We've got the Eyes of the Desolation Moon, apparently. Let's go ahead and fly these guys down over by these stars and see what kind of resources the Teekans are gathering. And then we can go ahead and send our strike forces to attack them. We don't have to be invading planets, but let's go on the offensive. Tired of just sort of sitting around here. Speaking of Desolation Moon, let me see what the progress on that is. 65 components unbuilt. So since this has started, we've built 3 components. Okay. So things are progressing. I'm not sure. If I get it, I don't think I'm going to actually use it to destroy planets, because I hate destroying planets. You know, planets are a resource I could go ahead and use. But it definitely has a lot of weapons on board that I could level at my enemies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Barluo 4. Okay. So our capital ship here is, escaping. Really? It's a Trident, though. This should have a repair. Oh, yeah, it has a repair bot on it. Don't escape. You destroy that thing. It's an escort. Really? Really? Man, those pirates are really starting to get on my nerves. It doesn't look like the pirates are using hyper deny, so our ships should be able to escape. But dang, they are hitting hard. They have got some deadly ships. Huh. All right, so we're dealing with the Teekans. We're dealing with a pirate threat now. I really want to. What pirate faction is this? I want to actually hit them. Remazin Shipping. How powerful are they here? They're really not that powerful. We look at their, let's see, military strength. Wow, actually 46,000. All right, I might go ahead and start some missions against them. Because there's sort of two kinds of defense, right? You know, there's sometimes the best defense is a good offense, and I feel like that's what we need to be doing, is we need to maybe go on the offensive and start hitting their bases to sort of knock them down a bit. Yep, they went and raided our freaking planet. All right, we're going to have to end things here because I am out of time. So we're going to go ahead and save the game because that's a good thing to do. We're going to save it as LP 56 because this is after our 56th outing. This has been going on for quite a while. Dang. And I suspect this is going to be going on for some time. I'm pondering some things. We'll talk about that next time. So yeah, if you like the video, you like the content, and you would like to see more of it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hint, hint. If you don't like it, or you'd like to see less of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comments section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.